Hello, welcome back. All right, so we'll continue from where we stopped. Here we're going to be looking at Bodmas, okay? Bodmas. Now, Bodmas is actually an acronym, all right, or an abbreviation in which B is bracket, O is off, D is division, M is multiplication, A is addition, and X is subtraction. Now, the question is, what is the uses of this Bodmas, okay? So it is actually shows us the order of these operators, order of this mathematical operation. So in any mathematical expression that has all these operators, okay, how do you evaluate it? This is the order, right? Which simply means that if I have a fraction, okay, that contains brackets, of division, and everything here in a single fraction. So the question is, where do I start? Okay, you use this order to know where to start and of course where to end. So Bodmas, here we come. We're gonna be illustrating this by an example. Okay, so example, evaluate 200 by 1 over 3 of bracket open 1 by 1 over 2 times 1 all over 5 minus 3 all over 5 then plus 2 all over 7. All right, so this is Bodmas. Bodmas. Okay, so we are to simplify. Here we go. Solution. Of course, the very first step is to change this and this. All right. So this is, of course, will be 7. 7 all over 3 of bracket open 100 by 1 over 2. That's going to be 3 all over 2. Then times 1 all over 5 minus 3 all over 5. Then plus 2 all over 7. Okay, so now let's start now solving. We'll start with the bracket according to Bodmas. And it happened that inside the brackets there is multiplication, there is minus, and there is plus. I'm gonna do multiplication first. So this is gonna be 7 all over 3 of bracket open 3 all over 2 times. Okay, let me do that. 3 times 1 is 3, and of course of 2 times 5 is 10. Then minus 3 all over 5, then plus 2 all over 7. Okay? Of course, the next is to apply, I still have the bracket, so I'm going to apply the addition of the bracket. So this is going to be 3 all over 10, then I apply the addition plus, before I can apply the subtraction, 3 all over 5, according to Bodmas. Okay, so with what I have here, as you can see, this is plus and minus, and you can solve it. Okay, we can solve it the same time because I can solve all of them by actually applying LCM. All right, LCM of the denominator of 10, 7, and 5. That's 70. That's 70. 70 divided by 10, that's gonna be 7. 7 times 3, I'm having 21. Then plus 70 divided by 7, that's 10. 10 multiplied by 2, I have 20. Then minus 70. 70 divided by 5. Let's do that. Okay, 7 divided by 5 is 1, remainder 2. Okay, that should be 14. Then 20 divided by 5, 14. So this is going to be 14. All right, so work, let's proceed. 7 all over 3 off is same as multiplication. Please take note. Off in mathematics is multiplication. Then this is going to be 41, pardon me. Then 41 minus 14. What do we have? Okay, so carry 1 here. 11 minus 4. 11 minus 4 should give me 7, right? Okay, then of course 3 left here. 3 minus 2, that is gonna be 2. Okay, 27. So I'm having 27 all over 70. Okay, so now everything now has I've actually reduced to multiplication, and I can break down. 7 divide itself, I have 1. Divide 70, I'm having 7. All right. 3 divide itself, I have 1. Divide 27, I have 9. So I'm left with now 9 all over 7. And 9 divided by 7, I have 100 bar. Then now 2 all over 7. So that is how we apply Bodmas. Okay. So there's other gonna be some other question we're gonna solve still based on Bodmas. Okay. But let me give more example just to make it very uh, understandable. All right. So evaluate 100 bar 1 over 3 times 200 bar 1 all over 2 divided by bracket open 300 bar 2 all over 5 times 5 all over 7. Okay, solution. Converting, this is going to be, if I convert this 4 all over 3, then if I convert this, that's 5 all over 2, then divided by bracket open. If I convert this, it's going to be 17 all over 5, then times 5 all over 7. All right, so what do we start with? We start with the brackets. So I'll write others down because I want to work on the bracket. Bracket open, 5 cancel is that's 1. So I'm left with just 17 all over 7. 17 all over 7. All right, so what do we do next? Division. 4 all over 3 times 5 all over 2. We'll work on the division. Remember, the division will normally change the division side to multiplication side. They will have to invert the divisor. That's going to be 7 all over 17. Okay, so we break 2 divide itself 1, divide 4 have 2. So nothing again, we actually break down. So I'm left with 3 times 2 times of 5. That's gonna be 10. 10 times 7, that's 17. Then of course divided by 3 times 17. What's 3 times 17? 3 times 7 is 21. I write 21. Okay, then of course 3 times 1 is 3 plus the 2, that's gonna be 51. Okay, so 51. So my final answer, 70 divided by 51, I have 100 bar. So what's the remainder? So the remainder is going to be 19, okay? Remainder will be 19. 100 by 19 all over 51. Okay, so that is Bodmas. So please take note of it. Okay, I'm sure that by the time you go through it again one more time, you will understand it. You understand it the more, right? So see you in the next video as we look at more complex question. All right, thank you.